Hi, welcome to another vlog. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you are all enjoying your December. I hope it's relaxing and full of festive outings and events. Obviously this year is, kind of putting a hold on any sort of outings or gatherings that we can and cannot participate in, but I hope that you're all finding a way to still enjoy this time. Trust me, I know it's hard. I get it. But I wanted to come on here and just share a little bit before I get ready for the day. I've got so many things here. I've got ice water, I've got sparkling water, and I've got my coffee. Speaking of coffee, I haven't had my first sip yet. Oh, well, this morning has started off interestingly. I sleep with earplugs. I'm a very light sleeper. I can't be listening to anything. I can't even listen to music when I'm trying to sleep. I can't. I need total sensory deprivation. Like, I actually need lights off and my earplugs in and all that. Well, I'm gonna have to order new earplugs. My ear still hurts. So the earplugs I have, I wish I had them here. They're in the bedroom, and Greg, my husband, is sleeping, and I don't really want to disturb him. It's 5:11 in the morning, so he doesn't need to be awake this early. Anyway, so the earplugs that I have, they're like these little, they're not the soft earplugs that you're used to seeing, the ones that, are squishy and stuff. I mean, these are soft, but there's like an actual hard piece of plastic, like on the inside, kind of like holding it like structurally sound. And then there's little soft like nodes or like little pieces. There's 3 pieces of the actual earplug that go inside. Well, last night, this one apparently, oh my God, it still hurts so bad. One of the top one, the one that goes furthest in your ear, that top little bit broke off and is somewhere in the bed. It was dark. I never went to go find it. I just wanted to go back to sleep. So I put it back in my ear and toughed it out. And now, oh my God. So that hard bit inside that, keeps the whole earplug like structurally sound was like poking, and I'm a stomach sleeper. So it was poking my ear the entire time, and now, like, I have an earache, headache. I should take some ibuprofen. Yes. I should do that now. Or after I'm done talking to you. It hurts all in here, like in my jaw, and all down here. Oh my God, I don't know how long I slept with that thing in my ear, but oh my God, it hurts so bad. I'm sure I'm gonna do that right now. Oh man, because I tell you, this has got to stop. It's really putting me in a mood, you know what I mean? So let's try to nip that in the bud and hope, fingers crossed, that this kicks in soon, because I can't. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna stop with my sob story for a minute. I'll just inform you on what I've got planned today. All I know for sure is, like, the only two things I know for sure are happening today is today at 2:30 I have a Zoom job interview. So hopefully, I'm trying to manage my expectations. I've gotten my hopes up quite a bit during the pandemic in my job search. So I'm just trying to manage my expectations and just go in there, do the best that I can, or go on Zoom and do the best that I can and see how that goes. And, I probably won't even hear back about the interview. I have no idea how many people they're interviewing. I don't know. So I probably won't even hear back about whether they like me or not until like maybe next week. Who knows? But so I've got that for sure. Excuse me. Then at 4:30, my mom is going to pick me up. Me, my mother, and my niece Madison are going to go out to dinner, and then we're going to go to one of the Christmas light neighborhoods. Ours, well, we've got 3 in town that I am aware of, but the one that we are going to, probably, only because it's the closest, we're probably going to be going to the one called Candy Cane Lane. And the only difference I expect is that we won't be seeing people walking around the neighborhoods this year. But every other year, all these houses participate. They have all their lights out, all their decorations, and all this, and, the music piping through the speakers. And I think, the only difference was that, some people had hot chocolate stands or kettle corn stands. So I'll be very surprised if I see anything like that. But even still, before, I never patroned the stands. I mean, I never really went out and walked anyway because we always had small children and they always complain about walking. So I don't have children myself, but I mean, I have nieces and nephews, very young nieces and nephews, who just don't have the attention span or patience to walk around for blocks. So, that's all I know as of right now. That's all I got going on for today. But as always, if anything else comes up, I will bring you with me. Hey guys, I'm blocking my address here, but this is the Secret Santa gift for Greg's cousin. So I'm happy that arrived today, and based off the size, it looks like I can actually use that crappy wrapping paper and just use it up and get it out of my life, because that was a huge mistake. Hi. So, I also decided to go ahead and go through all the stuff that I got when I went out earlier in the week. I was about to go through it and, start putting things away, but I was like, oh no, I forgot to show you. So, first thing is I went to 4th Street Antique Mall. I can't believe this. I'm still having like weird hearing problems out of my right ear. It doesn't hurt like it did before, but I'm still having issues. That's unsettling. So the only thing I got from the antique store this time is this. This is like, it's supposed to be a little cardigan thing, a little lace cardigan. It's got the buttons down here, but what I plan on doing is just sewing up this front, sewing it together, and just making it an actual blouse, and then pairing it with some high-waisted trousers. So I think that's an adorable idea. Like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh man, mine. So, and all I have to do is put a black tank underneath, and she'll do just fine. So, you know, it won't be see-through or anything like that, but I think this is really cute and really classy. So I'm excited to sew that up. And there we go, focus. I'm excited to sew that up and actually put it to use. Put it in the rotation. The next one is from another local business called Revival 23. And I got a bunch of stuff from this place. I couldn't help it. I love it so much. Oh God. I mean, realistically, I was pretty tame. I could have spent way more money. But, so, first thing is a week at a time planner. I've never seen anything like this before, and I think it's so clever. Not only is it like aesthetically pleasing and very cute and like totally up my alley, but this is so smart. So I expect to use the shit out of this. Then I have Apothecary Bath Soak Lavender Chamomile. And where did they source this from? From a place called Nectar Republic in Kansas. And I actually didn't smell it. I love lavender. Oh my God, that's relaxing. So I'm gonna use this during my, come on. Whatever, I guess it's not that important, but a bath soak in here. I don't know how many uses I'm gonna get out of this, but oh, I'm excited because I love bath time. I love pamper sessions. That is just what makes my world go round. Then, as always, very, very rarely do I ever come out of a store without getting a new pair of earrings. So, I've got these. So fun. I love fun fashion. I don't like to take myself too seriously. I just can't with these. They're so cute. Again, as I said in the last haul that I showed you, since my ears are stretched, I always go for any earring that dangles, even if it is a post, as long as there are some pieces anywhere with a hole that I can actually go in with my own. All of these are, I've got like thousands of these things to just switch out to any pair of earrings that I find. I love earrings. So I'll be making the switch for these so that I can wear them. And then the second pair of earrings, so funky. Aren't they cool? This is like leather. Isn't that neat? They're so funky and so retro. Oh man, and again, they've got the hook up here so that I can change out and use my earring things so that I can actually wear them. It's just so cool. And then up next, I got 2 different scents of little candles. That's nice. So, vanilla husk and sandalwood. And I just love the jars. I mean, I love candles. I'm very scent motivated. I love stuff like this so much. It makes my heart so happy. But at the same time, like having it in a really pretty container. I love that. And then what is this one? Silver cypress, cedar, and pine needle. Oh my god. This smells like Christmas. So where did they source these from? Okay, these are from the UK. The company name or brand name is called Voluspa. VOLUSPA. So I don't see an actual link or anything like that. It just says Voluspa UK. So oh, so good. Oh, this other item is also Voluspa. And unfortunately, it looks like everything is going to be coming in on the wrong side because I'm using my front-facing camera. I'm filming on my phone, so yeah, it's gonna be backwards. Anyway, this is one of those what are they called? Reed diffusers or something? No, it's not gonna tell me anything about it. Yeah. 18 high absorbency bamboo reeds, 1 bottle of concentrated room fragrance. So let's see if I can get this out of here without ruining everything. So here are the bamboo reeds, super chic. They're not, see, in the store I thought they were black, but this is fine, I'm not complaining or anything. This is like it's like an emerald green, like it's in the same family as my blouse even, but the saturation turned way down. Like there's a lot of, it's just a really deep earthy color. Really, really classy. I like that a lot. And hello. Again, I'm not, especially with this bottle, I don't know if it's screwed or what. I don't want to make a mess. No, see, I think that thing just pops right off. Oh good, there's a little plastic thing here. But so here is the what's it called? Oh, this is the bottle of room fragrance. But oh, so classy. I love it so much. Oh my god, that makes me happy. I love stuff like this. And then, last but not least, these items are from a store. Again, all of this was in my Old Town area. And this shop is called Viva Boutique. So these, unfortunately, they didn't have, okay, they don't come with the actual details of the seller. I think the lady said they are made in Kansas? I don't remember. But these, look at how pretty. So she said that, so the owner of the shop, she was telling me that, so this is all ceramic, but in here, all these glass pieces, God, look at that glitter. Oh man, there's probably some resin in here too to get these colors to pop. So there's no, there's a bunch of the broken pieces of glass in here, but this is smooth. I'm not feeling any ridges. I'm not gonna cut myself on this. This is all completely smooth. And they advertised it as like a little, like a dish, like a ring holder or, you know, something like that. They even had like a little teaspoon like on display, you know, for stirring tea, and set it aside on a little dish. But this, I'm gonna put cone incense in here, and look, the light's coming in. The sun is starting to rise over the roof there a bit. Look at that. Oh my God, that's so cool. And then, oh, I was too busy just rambling on. So, oh, you can't really see. There you go. So again, ceramic, and the glass, I kept rambling on and I keep forgetting to actually say, the glass is all recycled bottles, like beer bottles, wine bottles, soda, whatever. This person saves their own bottles and recycles them in this way, just smashes them up and puts them in here. Isn't that cool? I mean, this is beautiful. Oh my God. The colors and the way the glitter, oh my God. Now, granted, when I put a cone incense in here, because this is what I intend to use these for, it's not gonna look as nice, but all you gotta do is wipe it down. Oh, so lovely. I love stuff like that. So, I didn't go too crazy at the Viva boutique. I just got the 2 ceramic dishes that I'm gonna be using for cone incense. And then, normally I would never go for the ruching at the waist because I am self-conscious about my waist. I really like to wear like oversized clothing, and I always buy my clothing like a size up. But this is just so cute. I know that you can't see the whole thing, but it's black with white, not polka dots, dots. Black with white dots. And it's so cute and so flattering. I also try to stay away from like short dresses, because so here's the waist, right up there. And then, so this is a shorter dress. This is going to be one of the shorter dresses that I will ever own. I don't go for short because I also don't like my knees. Whatever, we all have our gripes with something about our body. But I also have kind of a big butt, and so when I do wear dresses that are short at all, I have to be careful because, you know, bending down in any sort of way, I can't bend at the waist. I have to actually bend at the knees and do whatever. But I've kind of like trained myself to do that anyway because, I don't know, honestly, anytime I bend over at the waist at home and my husband happens to be around, he slaps my ass. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I think it's cute, but I don't want that to happen in public. Not that he would or anything like that, or like if we were with family or something, he wouldn't do that. But at the same time, like, it's just the idea of like, I'm bending over at the waist, here's my ass. So I just try to avoid that kind of like energy towards me anyway. I don't like to emit that energy. But cute, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna stop talking about my own issues. But cute. So I'm happy about that. And obviously this is nothing that I'm gonna have to alter in any way, I don't think. But I think today I'm gonna get cracking on sewing up the lace so that I could turn that into a blouse. And then I've got a few high-waisted pants that I'm just gonna like try on and see, you know, what combination works. But that's fun. I think the next thing I want to do when I actually go out to these antique shops is get myself some brooches. Like, I see brooches all the time. Like, the one thing I am looking for when I do go to an antique shop is jewelry or baubles of any kind. And, you know, every once in a while I do get lucky with like a nice garment. And then the last time I went to an antique store, a couple weeks ago, I got that cute, again, what looked like a swim cover-up or something, but I mean, really, when I wear it on over a dress, it looks like a sheer kimono cardigan. It's so cute. And I got that one from an antique store. So, yeah, I love... My lifestyle is very minimalist as far as like my home is concerned. I don't take home home decor items that are like large. I don't go for the pillows and the blankets and the this and the that and the furniture or mugs or anything like that. I've got enough mugs. I've got all of our dinnerware. I've got everything. I've got all that stuff. I've got our napkins. I've got all these things. Candles are something that get used. So, you know, over time, and I burn the hell out of my candles. Over time, this is going to burn down in probably a week, maybe 2 weeks. It depends on how often I'm like home. Because if I'm leaving the house, I'm not going to bother with lighting any candles. But if I plan to stay home, I'll have candles. All the candles that are out around my house will be lit. So, so these are something that will be used up. You know, jewelry, obviously. I love jewelry. The little dishes. Like, when I go out and buy something, I like to have a thought in mind for either where it's going to go and what it's going to be used for. I saw these dishes. They're gorgeous. And I was like, oh my God, I want them so bad. I didn't pick them up until I was like, cone incense. That's what's going in here. So all the things that I do get, clothes, fashion, I love clothes. I don't even spend money on shoes anymore. I mean, I have less pairs of shoes than most women, and I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. On my shoes, I'm very particular about my shoes because my shoes always match a handbag. So I don't frivolously just buy a pair of shoes that I think are adorable, because even though they're adorable, it's like, okay, how many pairs of black heels do you need? And for me, the answer is 2. No more than 2. Like, there's no reason for that. But everyone's different. And the point of what I was trying to make is when I do go out and do go shopping and spend money, one, I like to go to locally owned businesses. Of course, I love Target. I love Target all the time. I try to stay away from there only because I do get a little crazy when it comes to spending money at Target. I've heard that a lot of people have this problem. But lately, especially this year, all throughout 2020, buying local and supporting small businesses has been really important to me because they are the ones who have been suffering all year long with the shutdowns. And you know what? I'm going to stop talking about this right now because I am totally like bringing down the mood, and that is not what I'm interested in doing right now. So, you know what? If you're interested in talking about these like heavier topics, let me know in the comments. Send me a message, and maybe I will do a sit down and talk about heavier things. But right now, my intention is to have a good time, be a little silly, and just kind of bring you along with me on these vlogs. But again, if you're interested in seeing anything different, let me know, and we can put something together. Hi guys, sorry about the angle, but I don't feel like holding up my camera, so you're probably like seeing this or something. Anyway, so I just wanted to share about my evening. So this evening I was supposed to go to the this thing called Christmas Tree Lane in downtown Fresno. I haven't been in like over 10 years. Well, maybe probably 20 years I haven't been. And so my mom picks me up at like 4:30. We're hanging out. She, myself, and my niece, Madison. And we go out to get some dinner and whatever, you know, it started off good. We were also supposed to meet up with my stepmom and stepsister and, you know, their family as well. We get a call during dinner that they can't make it. So in a couple days, we're going to try again, like regardless. Like the plan was to just see them regardless. So we make our way out to downtown. I'm sorry, it's not down. I mean, it's near downtown Fresno. It's more like Fig Garden area. Anyway, so it takes us like forever to get there. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Okay, good. So it takes us, I don't know, it takes us like an hour to drive across town, which is just ridiculous already. Then, you know, we're sitting in like just totally stopped. And I'm like, this doesn't seem right because we've got like a couple blocks, 2 or 3 blocks before the entrance. Like I didn't see any cops, nothing. I mean, we're totally crawling through here, and my mom is driving. And so we are moving at a snail's pace, trying to get down the street, blah, blah, blah. You know, the lights are changing. We've got the freeway on-ramp and off-ramp right next to us. It's such a shit show. And, you know, we finally get up. Vehicles move out of the way, and we see a road sign flashing, you know, with the 2 arrows basically saying, you know, don't go here. This is blocked. You got to go one left or right. Then we see a sign right next to it that says Christmas Tree Lane, right lane. So we're like, okay. So we're in the right-hand lane. You know, we're on the right-hand side. And then there's 2 vehicle, like, we wait forever for the light to turn. And then finally it's our turn. We get a green light. And we're like the 3rd car in a line that get to go through the intersection. And then we come up. It's still a green light, but my mom is blocking the intersection at this point, and this street is severely busy. Like, even if it wasn't for Christmas Tree Lane, like, this street would be way busy. And so we're blocking the intersection. We've got 3 motorcycle cops that are at the corner, like, looking right at us. The light turns red. We're now blocking the intersection. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's like, there was another car that had done the same thing right behind us. And the motorcycle cop flashes his lights, goes behind to the car behind us, tells them something. I heard him talk to them, and they drove off. And then the other cop comes next to us, and he says something like, when this light turns, go up and turn right or whatever. And my mom starts kind of copping an attitude a little bit, and I'm like, he's probably going to give you a ticket for blocking the intersection. Like, that's probably what happened. And, or probably it's what is going to happen. And it feels like an eternity. We're sitting there blocking traffic. And then we get another motorcycle cop that pulls up, and he gets on the loudspeaker and he was like, everybody blocking the intersection, go into another lane and just get out of here. So we do. And then I tell my mom, I was just like, okay, let's just ditch this idea. Let's just go. And then, so we drive, and I'm like, just turn left. Don't even make a U-turn, because this street is still backed up. Like, we still have to deal with rush hour, because it was like almost 6 o'clock. So I'm like, we're still going to have to deal with rush hour traffic. So just turn left until you hit a major street, go through the neighborhood, and then get back and let's just go home. Let's just try again in a couple days when we've got Kathy and Rhea with us. Kathy, my stepmother, Rhea, my stepsister. So she's going through there and going through the neighborhoods and stuff, like us, and the two other vehicles that were blocking are also like kind of like going the same way. And my mom's like, shit, he's following me. And I'm like, well, don't try to speed away. Like, just take your lumps, pull over, just be agreeable, and just pull over. Like, yeah, we were blocking the intersection. It doesn't matter if it's a shit show. Like, we were blocking the intersection. So if he's going to give you a ticket, he's going to give you a ticket because we were blocking the intersection. So, she's ready to, like, fight, And I'm like, okay, we were in the wrong. So anyway, she pulls over, and, she has me get out her registration from the glove box and everything. And thankfully the cop was cool. I was like, if you're not a dick right now, he's probably going to let you go with a warning. So just don't be a dick. Because if you're a dick, he's going to give you a ticket for sure. And he's going to get you for something else too. And so, anyway, so the cop comes up. He was like, were you confused by the lights? And like, it sounded like he was like kind of talking down to her, but she was like, well, yeah, I mean, you had the lights pointing in both directions, but then you had the sign saying Christmas Tree Lane is the right-hand side lane versus right and left. And then we had two cars go ahead of us into the intersection, so we followed the cars. And then he was like, yeah, I know it's confusing and blah, blah. There was another car behind you, and he was like, we've got another cop on the Kia Soul that was right in front of us, and blah, blah, so on and so forth. And so, he takes her... He takes her information, and he was like, I'm just going to, send you off with a warning and all that. And so he walks away. And then my mom's like, well, they should have them do this, and they should have them do that, and they should be out there doing this and that and this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God, just let it the fuck go. Just drop it. Like, stop getting so fucking worked up over this right now. Just call it a loss, take your lumps, and just get over it. Like, it is what it is. He already told you he was going to give you a warning. So... just wait till he comes back, and then let that be that. But she was, like, so ready to fight. She was so fired up, and I was like, okay, I'm a little fired up, too. Like, this is really irritating, but it's not the end of the world. Like, we still have plenty of time to go do this, and we have 2 other options in town that we can go see Christmas lights in neighborhoods. This is not the end-all, be-all. So anyway, the cop comes back with all of her information. And then she proceeds to tell him, well, you guys should be doing this and instructing traffic, and you should be doing this and doing that, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you couldn't just leave it alone. You couldn't just leave it alone. take your ID back and just move on? Because he literally said when he came back to the window, he said, I just wrote you a warning. You can throw this away when you get home. You don't have to go get it signed off or anything. It's not a fix-it ticket. Just throw it away when you get home. He said something about, they wanted me to give everyone who, you and the 3-4 other cars a ticket, but it's not worth it. And then she still proceeds to well, you should have done this and that. And I'm like, I don't need this negative shit in my life right now. I'm in no mood. Not to mention, my ear still fucking hurts from this morning or last night. The entire right side of my face is killing me. So my patience is dwindling. Thank God I had my niece in the backyard, in the back seat behind me, just, making wisecracks and just talking like kids do about random shit. She's cracking me up because, kids just think about the funniest shit. They think of something, they say something, and it's just hilarious. So she's cracking me up. She's lightening the mood a bit. My mom's still so fired up, she won't shut up about it. And I'm like, oh my God. All right, you know what? How about we just try again in a couple days when we have Kathy and Rhea with us, and we aren't even going to go to Christmas Tree Lane. Let's go to Candy Cane Lane, which is closer to us, right down the street from us. Not literally, but still, you know what I mean? I'm like, let's just do that. Let's get over it. Because I was like, I told her, I was like, I'm over it tonight. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the Christmas spirit right now. I'm not even going to enjoy Christmas lights right now. At this point, I just want to go home. I want to relax, take my makeup off, get ready for bed, and just read my book until I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Whatever. Good morning. Hi. How's it going? So, excuse me. So, it rained last night, and it's still raining right now. So that makes me really happy, because we need the rain very much. Living in dry-ass California, oh my God. We definitely need the rain, and I love it when it rains and it's cold and you want to stay in and be all bundled up and stuff. Yeah, I do want to go out and get fresh air. I mean, it's probably not going to rain all day. I will admit I didn't check the weather, so I have no idea what, the entire day has in store for us. But, as far as in this very moment, I don't have any plans today. So what's that? What was I saying? Oh, as far as today, in this very moment, I don't have plans outside of the house. I don't have anything that I need to do outside of the house today. So that's great. That's, the rain's not keeping me from doing anything that I want to do. But, yeah, just various house chores and stuff. And, I also forgot to come back on here and tell you guys about my interview from yesterday. So it was a Zoom interview for an administrative assistant position in Fresno, and it would be full-time with benefits and all that good stuff. So yesterday I had the interview with the owner, And normally I don't feel like when I come out of an interview, if it has not gone well, I can usually tell. I can usually tell based off, how the interviewer is receiving me, like in the energy that they're putting off. So I feel like the interview went well. I know that I am not the only one that interviewed for this position. So there's a decision that has to be made on like who they're going to hire. But I definitely feel like I did well and that the owner liked me and what I had to say and my answers to the interview questions. So I'm hopeful. Like I'm really hopeful. Like I said, I think yesterday I was telling you guys about it. I'm managing my expectations. I'm not gonna get my heart broken if it doesn't work out. I'm very much in the mindset of, if it's meant to be, it will be. So, if I'm meant to work for this company and get this job, then it will happen for me. And if it's not meant to be, then it won't happen and somebody else will get the position. Somebody else who is more qualified or a better fit for the position. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with whatever happens either way. And I think the reason why is, I have I'm putting the eye drops in like heavy this morning because my eyes are so like sore and dry and oof. But as the older I get, the more the less I fight things. So that's why I'm so able to just kind of like go with the flow on something like this. But I also, I don't know if it would be worse if I felt like the interview went poorly, but even still, like I felt like it went good. Again, if I don't get the position, I can just use this as like, practice, because I haven't interviewed for a job in a very long time, and whatever happens, happens. So I'm happy. I'm also I'm not gonna let myself get bummed out if I don't get the position. It just is what it is, and I'm still going to enjoy myself with or without a job at the moment. I am in a position to where, thankfully we have savings, so we've been okay for a little while, but I do want to get back out there. I'm very much a routine person, so I want to get back out there. I want to get back to work. I like having the 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, all that. I really, I don't like retail. I don't like swing shifts or anything like that. So we'll see. I just wanted to update you guys and, kind of let you know how that went yesterday. But as for me, I'm just going to finish getting ready for the day. And I will keep you posted on anything that happens. Hi guys, I just wanted to hop on very quickly and check in with you. Yesterday I had so many plans to do things. Like I actually wanted to leave the house and I don't know, do something fun. Like we have 2 farmers markets that I really wanted to go visit, and there were other like small business collaborations, I think. Shaft, what are you doing? Come here. Come here, please. Love me. Oh. But yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know, like collaborations. Anyway, there were a bunch of small businesses, like bakeries and other foodstuffs, just like kind of joined together in. Do I need to hold you like a baby? What? You're crying too? Here, fine. Go on. You too. You want it out so bad, so go. Sorry, they're being annoying. Anyway, so all these local small businesses with foodstuffs, they were like collaborating in some sort of event where you could just like go in and, I don't know, try out all these things and buy from local vendors. And I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to support local business, and I love food. And I really wanted to do that. And, you know, there were a bunch of things I wanted to do outside of the house, and I just didn't. My ear was killing me. Now, I'm feeling much better. Much better. Greg put peroxide in my ear last night or yesterday, like around I don't know, mid-morning, and you know, that helped a lot, and then the ibuprofen and everything. But even still, it's like the inner ear was just like, it was radiating, and my whole face down to my neck, everything. I thought I was getting sick because it felt like a sore throat. I kept checking my temperature like all day long, because it just felt like I was getting sick. My throat hurt, and then, you know, I was sneezing and stuff, and everything was just like all here. And then I just felt like crap. And then he, you know, put the peroxide in my ear, and then I took ibuprofen. And finally, after, I don't know, let's say like an hour or something, the peroxide was almost immediate. I did research because I was afraid, like, what would happen if you did that, because, you know, peroxide, you put that on wounds and stuff. Well, apparently people put peroxide in their ears for earwax buildup. So I was like, great, so this is like a normal thing, people do this. So I was like, awesome. Well, I'm trying to do this because I think I damaged something, because that pokey part of the earplug. And even when he put it in, I could hear it sizzle and stuff. So I was like, ooh, I even researched that. I was like, why does peroxide sizzle? And apparently it's like an enzyme that releases when you are wounded, and it's reacting to that enzyme. So it definitely fizzed when he put it in my ear. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, this is not good, because I really didn't want to, like, you know, I screwed up by putting that pokey earplug in my ear and actually sleeping on it for hours. Stupid. So stupid. I bought new earplugs, by the way. A whole bunch of them. And I'll never, ever let myself run out again. But, so, what was I saying? Oh, anyway, he put it in my ear, it was fizzing, and I was like, okay, so, you know, so I'm not crazy. Like, it hurts. I did something in my ear, and, you know, it was swollen. It's still a little bit swollen, because I could just feel the difference between, like, putting my fingers in my ear. There's definitely still some swelling. Like, I was pulling my ear just to, like, open it up a bit more, and then, like, even doing this would, like, kind of help release some of the pressure, and then, you know, the pain would kind of like subside. So it's definitely swollen too. So I did a thing. I did something. But the peroxide was kind of fizzing in my ear. Left it there for a while, then I dumped it out, and I haven't put more peroxide in since then. But like all day, I felt like absolute crap. I didn't want to do anything. I mean, I did some chores around the house, but I did not want to leave the house. I didn't want to do anything like fun. I was just feeling sorry for myself all day. And then, you know, doing some chores and stuff, I was gonna watch Alien vs. Predator because I had gone through all the Alien movies. And I was like, you know, like, I can only watch these movies over and over again so many times in like a short amount of time before I get sick of them. I don't want to get sick of them because I like them a lot. So I saw the Alien vs. Predator one, and I was like, I'm going to give it a try. Even though I don't know anything about Predator, I'm going to give it a try. So I started it. I got like 20 minutes into the movie, and I was like, what is going on here? Because I know nothing about Predator. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to find the Predator movies, and I'm going to watch those, and I'm going to power through all those. And I got a pretty late start on those, but I watched the first two, and then I got like maybe, I don't know, I didn't really check, but probably like halfway through the third one, and the third one was released in 2010. So a lot of the Alien versus Predator movies were released before then. I think the first one was released in 2004, or at least the one that I was trying to watch first before I started watching Predator. So, anyway, I'm learning more about what Predator is and how it operates. So I think now, even though I'm not done with the third one, it was done in 2010. So the Alien versus Predator that I turned off like 20 minutes in, that one was done in 2004. So I think I could probably watch that now and not be so confused, because I know everything there is to know about the aliens, but or Alien, but I didn't know shit about Predator. But anyway, so I did that. That was my fun for yesterday, was watching Predator. And yeah, so I felt sorry for myself. I was even telling Greg, I was like, I had so many things I wanted to do today. And I really did. I had a lot of things I wanted to do today, and I totally didn't, because I felt like absolute shit. Because my damn ear. Self-inflicted wounds. Oh God, that's a lesson that I will never forget. But anyway, enough about that sob story. Today is when we are going to take our second attempt at the Christmas lights. We're not going to Christmas Tree Lane. We're going to stay in Clovis, and we're going to go to Candy Cane Lane. And we're going to have my stepmom, stepsister, and all of their kids. So all I know is the plan is to just go to the Christmas lights. I got a message from my stepmom this morning. I sent out my Christmas card, you saw on my previous vlog. But I sent out my Christmas cards, and then she told me that she got hers yesterday. And she was talking about, today, going out to see the lights and stuff. So we talked briefly this morning, but as far as I know, unless my mom messages me, I think it's probably going to be small. Not small, but I don't think we're going to do like a whole lot. So the plan, the only thing I know for sure is we're going to go do the Christmas lights. I think it'll probably be around 6 o'clock when that starts. So if anything, we might go get dinner beforehand. Maybe. And unfortunately, my niece, Madison, won't be able to join us because she has to go home at like a reasonable time, because it's a school night. So she has to go home, do all her stuff, because, she's got school in the morning. So, yeah, and that's That's all I know. That's all I know for now, but I'll keep you guys updated and I'll check back periodically. Thanks for listening to me complain. Okay guys, I had to jump out here real quick and show you how like icky but beautiful it is right now. Look at my orange tree. That's so exciting. I want to take down some oranges, slice them up, dry them out, and do some like Yule decorating. Look how fun. Like it's so gloomy out here and like sad, but in like the most beautiful way. And listen, I hope you can hear the sound of the rain. God, that's gorgeous. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh no. The gardener knocked over my poinsettias, or I'm sorry, those aren't poinsettias, those are chrysanthemums. Oh no. Well, I'm in my slippers, so I'm not gonna go out and retrieve them and save them. But God, look at it. I love that so much. Oh, today is going to be a beautiful day. Yes. Morning, guys. So, guess what happened last night? Oh, I should say, guess what didn't happen last night? Again, I didn't get to go to any of these freaking Christmas light displays. Oh my God, I swear. Okay, so my mom dropped the ball. She went up to the mountains, up to the property, and completely like didn't get a hold of anybody until around like 4 o'clock yesterday. Everybody's texting me, trying to figure out what's going on. So finally, my mom gets a hold of me and she's like, oh, I'm just coming down. I'm going to drop off Madison, then I'm going to get ready. And I was like, no. Like, I'm not in the mood for this last minute shit. I've got, people to organize. I've got Kathy and Rhea. I got to tell them what to do. No, we'll do this tomorrow. Meaning today. So, fingers crossed that this actually happens. I was so irritated yesterday. I was telling Greg about it. I was so irritated. I mean, he was also next to me when I was talking to my mom and trying to organize all this crap. And I told him how irritated I was that, like, it just keeps not happening. So he took me out and we just drove around some neighborhoods and just found some Christmas lights. We were listening to some, like, what does he call it? Lo-fi hip-hop. It was just really relaxing and like very soothing ambient music, and it was really nice. It was really nice to hang out with him. We ordered I got something in my eye. We ordered Italian food. It arrived before we left the house. We just put it in the oven to let it like stay warm. We went out, went through some neighborhoods. I think we were out for like maybe 20 minutes. And then we came back and we had dinner together and just kept talking. So while, yeah, I was really irritated at the fact that, again, I didn't get to go to the light displays, my husband still took me out and, tried to make it better. So there's that. My love tried to fix it, and it did. It was really nice. But, so today, it's supposed to happen. I swear, if it doesn't happen, I'm never inviting anybody else to do this with me again, because I can go to these places by myself. No problem. The hard part is getting anybody else to do anything. So, whatever. It's dark o'clock. I'm just gonna get ready for the day, do my thing. I've got root off that I'm gonna put on the big computer. I'm just gonna listen to that while I get ready for the day. And I'm not gonna let it poop on my party. I'm gonna have a good day, no matter what does or does not happen. And I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm just gonna get ready now. Okay guys, I'm ready for the day, and I have decided that I need a little art therapy today. So I took out one of my altered book art journals. I flipped open a page. Here it is. This is my journal page insert. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on something on the back. I'm gonna do something on the back here. I'm not quite sure what that is yet. I've got a ton of supplies out here that I'm gonna go through, and we will just kind of see what happens. I'm gonna do a time lapse because I don't really want to bore you with the details in this vlog. It's probably going to take up a ton of time on this vlog. So instead, what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do a time lapse of whatever it is I end up doing here, and then I'm actually just going to upload separately the full video of whatever I end up doing here on like a later date after this vlog, the one that I'm working on right now, is posted. So anyway, I'll let you guys know what happens. I'm going to keep you posted for sure, but as of right now, all I'm doing is some art. Okay guys, so this is the finished piece. I'll kind of go in here. And I've decided, so by the time you are seeing this video, this full time-lapse video will already be up on my channel. I'll also link it somehow in this vlog if you're interested in art at all, if you're interested in this sort of thing. Hi guys, so I remember what I wanted to talk to you about. So today is 23 days sober for me. So I'm really proud of myself. And if I decide to share more later, I will. I've been pretty open with you guys about everything, you know, so far. But yeah, I really wanted to share that today is 23 days. I'm very excited, very happy, and I feel good. I feel great. Like, not having a hangover, or I'm sorry, you know, no longer waking up with any sort of variation of a hangover is take that out. Is an incredible feeling. It's been years that I've been poisoning myself and doing this to myself, but you know, I'm really proud that I actually had the initiative to make this decision for myself, to better myself, to better my life and my quality of life. yeah, it hasn't always been a walk in the park, but I'm glad. Every day gets better. Admittedly, I'm still early on in sobriety / recovery. When I see people having a drink, a glass of wine was my drug of choice. I see people in movies, especially holiday films, having a glass of wine or champagne and celebrations and all that. And, unfortunately, since I am so early on in my recovery, I am kind of glazing over the details of, the party or the dialogue or whatever message is meant to be received during these scenes. And I just kind of hone in on, the glass of wine and the glass of champagne, and I feel a certain type of way. Now I'm not doing anything about it. Again, 23 days sober today, but I'd really like to be able to get that part of my life back to where, like, my mind doesn't go to this crazy place every time I see people drinking, or in real life or in the movies or whatever. So, one day at a time, as they like to say. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks for sticking around with me on this journey. Guess who's so excited right now? I just got a call back from the interview that I did last week, and I got the job. I'm so happy! I start on the 23rd of December, right before Christmas. Nice little Christmas present. Guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick, say goodnight to you, and thank you again for watching, and I will see you on the next one.